So it's been a pretty awful day, if I'm gonna be honest. I knew that my brake pads in my car were nearly going out, and so I brought it to a mechanic here at Jack's Tires, see if I could get a wheel alignment and then fix the brake pads, and come to find out that's just one of many issues. This car is actually not safe to be on the road. It's amazing that I even got here alive. The wheel could have fallen off at any moment because the bolts and nuts on it are super loose, and there's clutch problems. There's like, I don't know, they don't really want to give me a price right now. I'm gonna leave my car here overnight, but could end up costing me more than how much I paid for this van. And my bank account's nearly drained at the moment. And now I'm actually homeless because I have to leave my car here. Yeah, these are when I feel like the most epic adventures of your life start to happen, is when you get to really low points. I'm at that low point, so yeah, stay tuned with this video and see how I come out of this. See you later, Coconut. Be well. Please fix yourself. I slept in a friend's van last night, but it feels very weird not having my Coconut. I feel like half of me is missing. I grabbed just a small bag. I grabbed The Power of Now. I just started reading it because I feel like this is the ultimate time to read this book. Really hone in on living in the present. And I'm still waiting to hear back from the mechanic. Don't really feel like I'm gonna get much good news because the guy literally was like, this is a hazard to be on the road. So I've had a lot of conversations with people this morning, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to share with you guys. My life is shit right now. I have literally hit rock bottom. It's not a joke. I actually have no idea what I'm gonna do. But instead of crying and panicking and just being like, my life's over, I'm deciding to surrender. And this is me telling you this in the act. I'm like, part of me is dying inside, but a part of me is also like, this is the time I need to influence you and tell you that I'm here in the heart of rock bottom. It's horrible. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I just believe something amazing is about to come my way, and I'm just gonna surrender to it. I don't know if I should buy a new van. I don't really have money for a new van. I don't know if I should get a place. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I have this very strong sense that there's a lot of amazing things coming my way, and I'm gonna get through this, and I'm gonna show you guys throughout this video. So you guys watch, by the end of this video, you are gonna be saying, holy crap, Poppy, that's amazing. If things go bad for me, I'm gonna make it through just like you did.
That front wheel, someone's put the nuts on so tight we can't get them off. And what we think they've done, they're an opposite thread. Someone's tied them up so tight or tried to get them off and turned the wrong way, and it's actually locked them in, so it's busted the tyres. The wheel won't come off at the moment, so what we're going to do is still cut the wheel off to get to the brake rotors inside. We've got to get that wheel off, but the biggest problem is your brake. We need to replace those brakes and your brake pads. There is trouble finding the parts, if that makes sense, because of the age of the van. The clutch is a slave cylinder that's leaking. We need to replace those wheel studs because they're all broken, and then we've got to do the front pads. It's a whole wheel assembly that's got to go on the front, so that's about $969.50 just for your front pads and rotors. Your clutch looks like it's going to be about 174. The slave cylinder looks like, I don't know, that's 174. And some wheel studs, we've got to try and source them. We're not sure how much they are. So you're probably looking between $1,200 and $1,500. You could probably come and grab the car as long as you're not going to drive too far, because you've got no front brakes at all. So you sort of want to, you could grab it, park it up, and then we'll try and find the stuff if you want to go ahead with it.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. See you.
See ya. So that's decent?
Well, it's not as bad as we first thought. And
yeah.
That's to fix the clutch and the leak and the slave cylinder.
I should do it.
And the two rotors and the disc.
No, I don't believe $954 for rotors and parts.
But they said they can't find the parts because it's an old car.
Right, so that's what they're... Well, how do they get the price then?
Depending on their contact too.
He's giving me an estimate, but he said he's having a hard time just finding the parts. So he's like, good news that it's not going to be as expensive or as big of a problem as he thinks, but the bigger issue now is finding the parts because it's an old car.
Right.
Which I have had. That's why I don't have a fucking mirror.
Yeah.
I just got off the phone with the mechanic, and not only is it going to cost me about probably $1,500 of money I don't have, they say that all the parts they need don't even exist here in Australia, they're in Japan. So it's going to take up to 30 days, maybe longer, because of obviously the world today to even get the parts. I'm literally sitting in a park with my bag, some homeless, and so yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm writing business proposals, trying to reach out to every camper van here in Australia and see if maybe one of them will like sponsor me to promote them on my channel and get a home as soon as possible. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, because it really sucks.
So it is day 3 of this car disaster, and I'm here at Jack's Tires. We're the mechanic, and we're actually driving the car. I'm letting a friend drive my car because I'm too scared. To 20 minutes away. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of shitting myself right now because 1, I don't want my friend to crash, and 2, like all my stuff's in there. Yeah, let's just pray that. Where's my van?
He's a bit far behind. There he is. I'm just gonna wait for him.
Okay, maybe go around in the circle. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I see him. There he is. There he is.
Okay,
I'm
Coconut. You can do it.
He's just gotta get on this side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's over there.
Oh,
He missed
no,
the
wrong
exit.
way.
He missed the exit. It's okay. He's I don't think he sees me.
Well, that's because there's also a missing mirror on the left side.
Oh shit.
Go left, you go right, go right, go right.
No,
No!
I'm just gonna follow him.
What are
He's
you
not
doing?
going the right way.
What are you doing?
He probably lost us, that's why.
Alright guys, Coconut, my van, did make it here alive, but it was a pretty hectic drive. I don't know if it's because of the mechanics, they were really trying to test the brakes, but my friend said that it was actually making a really loud noise going left, and so he was kind of trying to stick just to the right and was like nearly shitting himself the whole drive, and I was nearly shitting myself because I'm thinking I put my friend in jeopardy, and yeah, I'm pretty stressed at the moment, so I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit, maybe go to the markets and clear my mental headspace. It is pouring rain like crazy right now. I'm trying to make a coffee because I spilt it all on my bed. Just kind of contributing to the mood a bit. It's a Sunday, everything's closed. My favorite cafe is closed, the library's closed. I'm just kind of stuck, like just sitting in my van. It's not helping my emotions. It's not. I just wanted to be honest, like I feel like I'm being really positive, and I genuinely believe everything's gonna be alright, but I am human and I'm also like very panicked. Last night I came into my van, I bought like a crazy amount of chocolate, like I think 6 chocolate bars, a stack of cookies, some popcorn. I just came into my van and blasted Disney Channel music and just pouted. That's it. Just pouted. And then eventually friends kind of showed up in the area and started making dinner, but I kind of feel like that's what I'm in my mood right now, is I just want to pout, if that's okay. There's not really much I can do right now. I just kind of have to wait and see if anybody responds about some sort of deal I can do with the camper van, so. Like, am I gonna manifest a van? Like, I feel a little bit like a fraud here. Like, I'm trying to promote that, like, oh, be strong in the tough times. Like, it's gonna be alright, you're gonna make it through it. But like, what if none of these companies respond to me and I don't actually get a van? I'm just screwed. Like,
Just gotta have a little bit of faith.
I do, but like, you know, like all you guys are saying, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, and I know it's gonna be alright, but it's like, you're not in my situation. Nobody's in my situation, and I can be as positive as I want, but like, this really sucks. Like, yeah, what if no company wants to work with me? I am so mad at Coconut. She keeps on breaking down on me. I only bought you in August. It's only December, and for some reason you broke down. You won't even move. I spent so much money on you. has really like physically changed. There are a lot of potential amazing things and projects that are about to happen that maybe have manifested, but it's still like really hard for me. Like I've just been living out of my broken van these past few weeks. Feel like a sitting duck, like I'm just waiting here for things to happen. Man, what a really negative video. Sorry guys, but this is life. This is actual raw life that I'm going through, and I know a lot of comments are gonna be like, why didn't you go back to the US? If I can't afford to buy a new van, I can't obviously afford to buy a flight. Guys, it has now been 3.5 weeks since my van broke, and I've been literally just living out of a broken van. But good news, as I told you at the beginning of this video, I was gonna figure out a way to get out of this mess. You're never always gonna be at rock bottom, you always come out of it. So I finally I manifested a new van. So I have a very special person I want you to meet. This is Floyd.
Hey guys, how we doing today?
And Floyd runs a van rental company. I'll let you actually talk about it a bit more.
Yeah, so I started a van rental company. We call it YotaCampers. It's called You Own the Adventure. And the story behind it was basically this van that we're sitting on right now, the first ever vehicle that I owned when I was about 15. So I've had this van for over 10 years now. It started off as a plain white van, and over time just
definitely
built it.
Not plain white anymore.
Yeah, it's taken on quite the character. Over time it just developed to become such a cool kind of vehicle that expressed so much energy and positivity, and then my friends started asking me, hey, can I borrow your van? Can we take it on a trip? And I started giving the van out to friends, and they had such a good time, and it was really like this beacon of friendship where people would come and talk to you and say good day, and that whole experience kind of motivated me and inspired me to share what I have and the life that I lived through, having such a wonderful camper with friends. And then I thought, well, if a few friends really enjoy this, we might as well open it up to the rest of the world, and so YotaCampers was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's share the van.
And now it's helping me out because now this is gonna be my van, guys. I get to use one of his vans. He's got a lot of other ones, and we're actually shooting a video now showcasing this van and what inspired him to build all the insides and different things, and then his other vans. So what's your channel name that they can go check this out?
Well, we have a channel called YotaCampers. Find us on Instagram, on Facebook. You could type in hashtag You Own the Adventure, and you'll probably see quite a few different posts with that. And really, like, the biggest inspiration behind this whole journey is that I get to share my wonderful life experience, kind of creation, and what it enables me to experience, and kind of bring people into that so they can experience what van life is like, and being on the road, and just meeting new people, and having all these fun adventures and connections. And for me, that's like a really important part of my life, is traveling and meeting new people and making all these special bonds and connections. And the van is really just a powerful tool that is enabling that experience to kind of unfold naturally. And
what I really like about your vans is they're very creative, and that's kind of why I like vans more than camper vans, because you have no idea what's going to be on the inside, and then you open this up, like this has actually a fold down bed, and it's just like, it's crazy in here. But you have to go check out his video to find out more. Thank you, you've saved me. Saved me out of a bad situation. So yeah guys, go to his channel YotaCampers, and we're gonna start filming the video now of him showcasing the van. I really hope that this video inspired you and shows you, no matter what obstacle life throws at you, which it consistently will, that we are all fighters and we all can pull ourselves out of any situation. It's okay to panic, it's okay to feel sad, but you also need to focus on keeping your head high and trust in yourself that you have the power to manifest anything you want in life. If you believe this in yourself, miracles will happen. Maybe not in the way you planned, could be for the worse or the better. Life's a roller coaster. Sometimes you are up and sometimes you are down. The best thing you can do is smile and enjoy the ride.